Hi everyone, my name's Charlotte. I'm independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Sydney, Australia. How are you today? Today, as I said, I think it was on the 6th that I was going to do trucking along with the punch, of course. So we're going to do the truck and the Christmas tree. Okay, and we're going to use Wish You a Festive Christmas and a Special Delivery. Okay, so that's what we're going to do, and we're going to use the real red and white baker's twine. I'm going to use some of these white loose snowflakes. I'm going to use real red and shaded spruce, and also excuse me, oh, it's fallen out. I'm using from the online exclusives is Berry Burst Old Olive and White Glimmer specialty paper, and that is the white. I haven't got much of that left, but I've got those. They're gorgeous. If you haven't got glimmer in your life, why not? We need glimmer. And also I am using, don't ask me how I ended up with so much paper. I have got so many packs of this paper, honestly. It is gorgeous though, and I'll use it. So I'm using this paper, and I'm using this style. This one here, the stripy one. So, and we're going to do the 10 cards again, because I had so much fun doing the 10 cards the other day. So we're going to do 10 cards again. And we've got a bit of stamping. So I've got my pieces, and I'm using, excuse me, I have a drink of water. I've just run down the street. I had a delivery and saying it was delivered. I'm looking outside, looked at the neighbours, so couldn't find it. Saw the picture. It's down the road, and of course it's a heavy delivery, isn't it? It's the major present for my grandson, so you know I had to go and get it. Anyway, so if I'm breathless, I'm still doing it. It was so heavy. It's a big toy. It's his main present from us. Anyway, I'm using the square and the smallest circle. No, not the smallest, it'd be the second smallest, sorry. So I'm putting them back in there because I'll lose them. So I've done a little bit of stamping, and that just to help. And I'm using, the base is real red, and I've done the insides. I've stamped those just to make it a bit easier. So this is what the card is going to look like. Just like that. Okay, so I hope you like that one. So let's get started. So what I'll do is I want to show you this one. This is a spare because it's not going to dry in time. That's why I've done it. So I've got the inside of the card. I just want to show you. So you stamp the outline, stamp first, and you do that in Memento Black, and you just get your whatever colour. I've got real red here, and sorry if I'm going to be in your road. I'm just trying to line that up the best I can. This is why photopolymer is very good, because you can see through, and I'm just leaving it there for a couple of seconds so it soaks into the paper. Okay, don't rush it, and now you can take it off, and there you are. You're getting a really nice image if you just let it stay there for a few moments. Now this one are the tires. So we just, oops, I was going to do real red then. We're going to get the tires in Memento Black. Now I know what I've done. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then once again, just line it up. So I'm lining up those circles and the hub, that's where the black ink's going to go. I'm just lining that the best I can, and we're going to do that. And the same thing, don't rock it. It's easy to rock because it's this, and then take it off, and we've got it stamped. Yay! Okay, so we've got that. The next one is here, so we're going to get this one off, and we are going to get the shaded spruce. This one you'll have to fussy cut. I know, I hear the groans. And we're just going to stamp that little tree there. You're going to fussy cut it. Well, I'm not going to fussy cut it now. It's just easy. It's a very easy. And I'm using the pearlized enamel effects. It comes in 3s. And I'm using the real red. And this is a great one if you don't have a lot of embellishments. But do it ahead of time. I did this one in ahead of time so they would be dry. And they will form little baubles. They'll settle and they will form nice little baubles. Okay, so we've got that, and we just need to put that in a safe spot for that to dry. Next, I'll cut this one out. So we're going to use the punch. Yay, I use the punch. And what I'm going to do here is, you can see, I'm just going to place it, because the paper's a bit small. Place it where you want it, okay? And then I put it in a holding position, so I just lightly touch it. And then, see, my muscles aren't that good. I just go down like that. And I pull that out. And there we have our truck. And because it takes so long for the little baubles to dry, I've got that there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my little fine glue, and I'm just going to run just some glue along the edge here very finely. Okay, and I am going to stick the Christmas tree just on there. You could do it a bit longer if you want to fussy cut it and put it behind the truck. It's up to you how you want to do that. So that's how we do the truck. Okay, so we can put my precious away. Oh. I love punches. They're so easy, so easy. And I use my mini cut and emboss machine to do this because they were so tiny. So it was easy to do that. And I'm going to get the spruce out, shaded spruce. And I'm going to put special delivery because it's coming in the truck, the tree. And I'm just going to stamp on the circle. Just the same, don't rock it, just let it soak in for a second, and then we do that. What's your favourite Christmas colours? My Christmas tree is white. I had a green one, but my daughter stole that one. And she's got all the family heirlooms on that one. Oh, I don't know. I gave it to her. I'll let her have it. So my Christmas tree now, because I had quite a few Christmas trees in my house, so I sort of cut back a bit. And I have got a white Christmas tree, and normally I do blue and white. They're my colours. I've done that. I've got pink as well, but my favourite is the blue. Maybe because it's my football team. And that I go for the NRL, and I know you're going to moan the people who are Australians and are watching this that probably won't like my team, but that's all right. We all have our burdens. Mine are Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. I am a member, and so is my little grandson. The day he was born, I signed him up. So he has no choice. Do you do those sorts of things? Sign your kids up? My kids are all dog supporters. They just love it. I've done it for years. Anyway, so we've got that done. So I'm not doing, I'm going to pull out my real red. I'm just going to put that back on here. I'll use it later. I'm just going to wipe that glue off there, just so it doesn't dry in the spout there. So I'll just put that over there. And now I'm just going to put the paper. So we're just going to use the DSP, the stripes, and I'm just going to, hopefully I've got some tape left. I go through this when I'm doing multiple cards because you're taping so much. And we get that done. So I think all our stamping's done now, so that's good. So that's nice and easy. It's not, you know, hard to do. And oh yes, I was going to tell you, even though I do these, I am a retiree. I'm not a pensioner, I'm a retiree. I'm a self-funded retiree. That means that I live off my savings that I have that when I was working. So I've got enough there. I've made it into a pension, and my husband and I, we live off that. And that's how we live. And so we don't get anything from the government or anything like that. We are entirely self-sufficient. We don't get any benefits or anything. I was lucky. I was a federal public servant, and we were able, so I've got a super fund from them, and I was able to retire at 54 to maximise my pension. So that's what I did. My husband retired when he was 54 also. He's a few years older than me, but I've been retired for a while and love it. COVID was not good in retirement, but it was good because I was able, in a sense that I was able to do a lot more crafting and doing sorts of things, and that's when I wound up my other hobbies and really just focused on this. So this is really my main thing now I focus on. I find that better than having half a dozen different things to do apart from just your normal things around the house and garden. I'm getting back into my garden. It was something that I really enjoyed, but you know, we've had drought for many years and weren't allowed to do all that because the sort of garden I like. What sort of garden do you like? I am a cottage garden. I've got roses and all the annuals, so you know they do. What am I doing? They all need a lot of water, so that's why I haven't my garden's been a bit neglected. So I've sort of been in that maintenance, but now that we're okay, we can water again. I've been planting. I've planted petunias, magnolias, geraniums to help a bit, and also marigolds. I want to do some zinnias, you know, because we've been having that paper, and I thought, I used to plant those ages ago, and they're not available yet because I buy them as seedlings, not as seeds. I'm a bit impatient. I like to have the flowers there. So I've got my petunias will be ready for Christmas, and that they don't die or get eaten. And I have been a bit slack on the watering because you go out in the evening to water and you get eaten by mosquitoes. We've got a mosquito plague here in southwest Sydney, and it's so annoying. We were mosquito free last night and the night before, so a couple of nights we were mosquito free, but we're so conscious of how we open the doors. You know, we make sure I spray. The spray doesn't really work. I've got coils, I've got everything to try and kill mosquitoes. You know where I've been finding my mosquitoes? In my walk-in wardrobe. How the hell do they get in there? I don't know. So now we keep all our doors shut and that sort of thing. My poor mum, she got buzzed a couple of times. I said, keep your doors shut during the day. So, you know, like sprayed and cleared her house of her room. She's got quite a her room is like a studio apartment, and that's so you know, she said, I'm hanging out here until this goes. So I don't know. So if you've got any distilled water, you know, dog water, anything like that, change it every day, and that so these little, you know, pests don't breed so much. They can breed so fast, and they don't need much water. They can breed just with water that you leave in the garden. So that's what I mean, like they're just such a pest. And that's hopefully the council will do something soon, because I'm on a site that looks after our area, and they're looking into it. But you know, that always takes time, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm going to glue that down into the center there. Yes, mosquitoes. And oh, I've digressed. I was going to tell you about, I travel a lot and I run this. One thing with Stampin' Up, if you have got other things, you can work around it. And that's so I recently did a 6-week European tour. I went to London, I went to Amsterdam, Norway. I had a cruise to Norway, and I went to Paris. You know, I've told you that. And I kept on top of all my stuff and things like that. And I had pre-recorded everything, so everything was on time, not like now. Nothing's on time now. So I do that, and I don't want for anyone to miss out on anything. And if I'm in Australia, that's fine, because 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've lost it. I wonder where I've lost one of my. It has to be here somewhere. I've lost 2 of them. I must have miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Anyway, I'll find them later. I won't worry. I'll just do these, and then I'll find the other ones later. So now I am just going to take. What I'm going to do, I found this is so much easier. I am going to put all my little bits on this silicone mat. Then I can just put them all in the bin instead of them going everywhere. And I'm just going to put that in the center like that. Things are probably in plain sight, and I just can't see that at the moment. I know it's there because I know I counted them, so they're just on the table. It's where I've moved them. The mystery. It's always something when you go live. You know, I'm not live, but sort of. I do it like a live. Yeah, so I kept up with all that, and anybody who had anything they wanted me to contact, I was able to contact them because I had the phone, and that was quite good. The only time I probably had a couple of days was when I was on the cruise ship, but other than that, it was very good. Next week, you probably won't even notice that I won't be here on Wednesday. I'm going on a cruise, but I'm going up to Queensland. I'm going up to the Great Barrier Reef for a week, and I'm going to be enjoying that. So, and I'll be in contact. So anyone who wants me, I'll be in contact maybe a day or 2 later, but I will be there. So my team knows that I travel and they're okay with that. I've always got things for them, so it's not a big problem. Keep them up to date. And that. So we've got this one. So now, because we've just stamped those, I just need to put a stamp. My stamp, I need to put a dimensional on each bottom of these. And then in December, I'm going to Adelaide for a little while, but that's all right, that's in-house, so I'll be around. So that's not a problem. But next year I've got a few big things I'm doing. So do you like to travel as well? Tell me where you're going. I do like to travel when you can. So now I'm just going to put a little bit of seal there, and I'm just going to put it on that tire. So that's what I'm going to do with this. With that, let's see, a little bit there. So we're just sort of moving in a way. It is better flat, you know. I saw that was, I think it was Stamping Up, one of the Stamping Up people said they always do it this way. And I thought I'll try it, and it is better actually. You do get a flatter surface, and the card's not popping up on you. So, thank you. I forget who it was. It was one of the things we did recently as a demonstrator. So you get to do lots of things when you're a demonstrator. You know, they have lots of events and lots of little things, you know, to help you and, you know, give you fresh, you know, ideas, selling you things, but they just give you, you know, techniques that you might know, you know, because, you know, you sort of self-taught, aren't you, in a lot of these things? So, unless you watch and, you know, it's all right, you know, demonstrators just doing the stuff, but you actually have to show people how things are done and that. So if I had just done all that and said, oh, here's the card, you wouldn't know how to put it together. That's why I showed you how to stamp it and things like that. So, okay, so now I've tied the bow. I've done these because you didn't want to watch me do all the bow tying, but I cheated a bit. I've got a bow tire, and that, I've got that, and I do use that a lot. Just makes it easier, and especially with this small stuff. And I'm just going to put these down here, and I've got that, I think I've had it for years, and I got that craft, you know, online crafting Australia is quite good. They have some good little bits and pieces that, you know, helps you with you, which, you know, Stampin' Up don't sell. So if Stampin' Up sold it, I'd use theirs, because I love their products. I love how they all coordinate, and that's and I'm glad they got that to coordinate with the new oops, one more, the scrapbooking stuff. Find my words. Okay, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to use this. This is I got from Craft Online too. It's My Sweet Petunia. For in Australia, it was cheaper to buy it there than Amazon, and I didn't think I was going to use it, but you know, I'm just going to put 3 dots, and I'm just going to get these snowflakes out. They're called white loose snowflakes, and this is the only snow we see in Australia is on Christmas cards. And I'm just going to put that there. It's going to be And I'm going to go off soon and get my eyes checked. See if I need new glasses. And then after that, after my little break, I'm going to do the one that I'm dreading the most, and I know this is the one that I have to get done, is my skin. You live in Australia and you're of my vintage, you have lots of problems from being in the sun. So I have got a few things I need to get either cut out or burnt off. And I think most of them probably will be cut. So I have scars everywhere. Such is life. But, you know, we had fun and we didn't know about sunscreen back in the 70s. I'm dating myself now. Oh well. And don't just get a smaller one. Yeah, so they're cute, aren't they? So now I pay for them since that one has to be cut out. And I know I have to do that because my grandson's starting to pick at it. He grabs it and thinks, what's that? So it has to go. But I wanted to go on my cruise without getting stitches in my face because I've got a couple on my face that will probably have to be cut and I'll have stitches. And that's, I'm not looking forward to that. Not that it hurts. It's not that, it's just, you know, you look like you had a cheap facelift. That's why one time I had to get some done on my nose and I had these big stitches everywhere. And the security guard where I worked said, oh my God, what happened to you? And I said, never get a facelift done on Medicare. I said, look what they've done. And I had him going for such a long time and I had to put him out of his misery. I said, no, it's skin damage and that sort of thing. And he goes, oh, he said, I was just started to panic. What have you done, you know? No, I'm just having a joke. And that's I'm a bit of a joker sometimes. People don't realise I'm joking. And that's the funny part. No, oh, you had me going. Because I probably sounded really serious. I probably have a serious voice sometimes, but I am a bit of a joke person. Yeah, this is the last one for this one, and I'll go and find the bits that are missing, and I'm just going to clean that. You can see that's just got a little thing there. I probably should use the fine glue one that Stampin' Up have got, but at the moment it's out of stock, so I don't want to use things that are really out of stock. And the people get upset. So this is great. So these are online, the bundle. So there you are, I've got that. And now I just have to get rid of that, which is nice and easy. Beautiful. And now I'm just going to fold it in half, that way, and just do that. And then we've got our cards done. So I'll be back tomorrow. Probably won't be doing such a large one. I've got a couple of small ones to do. So I've got some ideas. And so I hope you like these cards and I hope you're enjoying the series. Thank you for all the thumbs up and sharing. and that I really appreciate all the love. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And there you are. We have got another lot of cards ready. So I hope you make them, and I'll see you later. Bye. Or should I say ciao? See you, bye.